I got tea for y'all. The Mcat. Now I'm about to tell my business. What happened is tea time. Hey y'all, this is an impromptu video. I didn't expect myself to record today. If you see me in the mirror, forgive me. This house is like a mirror emporium, so you can see me. Wait, I need to do a teeth check. Oh my gosh, let me get my phone first. I got tea for y'all. 1 second. For this first segment of our tea time, it's going to be called the Mcat. So I'm supposed to be studying for the Mcat. To some people, they probably thought I already took it. I actually did take it, but what happened was, oh, we getting serious. Now I'm about to tell my business. I don't even like my business out like that. Okay, so what happened is I voided my exam. I went in there and I knew I wasn't going to pass it because of the way I was studying. It wasn't effective. Like my scores, I was studying and I was also working part-time and also trying to keep up with the gym because, you gotta look good. But it seems like I couldn't break 500 for the life of me. I don't know why. I couldn't break 500 for the life of me. And it's not until I realized I couldn't cancel the test anymore. I have to go take it, or I would cancel it and I wasn't going to get a refund. Something like that. And I told myself I'm going to just go take the test. I went to go take the test, and as I'm taking the test, I'm like, maybe by the grace of God, a miracle could happen and I actually am ready for it. I'm taking the test. I'm like, girl, you better avoid that. I made sure when that page came on to my screen, I was like, which one is the void button? Yes or no? I want to make sure I void that exam. Like, even the psych-soc section, that's my bread and butter. I was like, this bread and butter is stale. This not even butter. I don't know. It's nothing smooth about it. I don't know. Something harsh. It was terrible, y'all. Oh, my hand hurts. I should have got me my little stand, but whatever. We're just gonna keep switching hands. But yeah, it was so painful. I just know if it came back, it would have been a score that I probably never seen on my practice test. I don't know. I just felt like it was so bad. And plus, oh my God, it was so much physics. And they always give that advice, oh, you don't need to actually study physics as much or OChem because it's not. Well, it was like majority of my tests. Like, I don't know what test they gave me, but oh, that was not the test that was gonna be a breakthrough. I would say the benefits of me actually taking that test that moment was, one, for sure, I think getting into that environment, it helped me get over the amount of anxiety that I was inducing in myself. I remember I told that to my past boss, and he was like, if you have anxiety, that means you're just not ready for the test. But I also have to say, it's not just that. I'm very self-aware to know that the trauma that I was still healing from undergrad with just failing so many tests, although I was studying so hard, it was affecting me. I developed test anxiety. It's not until I got to my biochem class that I realized it's not that I didn't know the information. Sometimes I was so scared of the outcome that I couldn't even get into a place of stillness. Like, I was taking one test one time, the second exam in my biochem class, and I studied so hard and I knew the information like the back of my hand. I remember taking the test and my hands was just shaking. Like, when I tell y'all, my hands was like this. My hand was just shaking. And I remember I closed my eyes and I said, dear God, if you could just please touch this hand and touch me, and because I know there is this fear that was instilled in me, to just help me be able to take this test the way I'm supposed to take it, so I'm able to get the grade that I deserve. And I got a 90. She sure did. Beauty and brains, girl. You just got all of it. Oh, what you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk is not that junk. I can get you. You ain't saved. Like my pastor be saying, you ain't saved. But like, no, for real, like when I tell y'all, I'm so grateful that God allowed me to get into a place of just obedience, of just saying like, you know what, if I gotta slow down and, you know, go take another course, although, you know, the clock is ticking, because it really allowed me to see that I wasn't dumb and I'm capable. To anybody who's watching this who may resonate with test anxiety, the fear of those tests, just understand you're not dumb. What makes someone intelligent is not the intellectual abilities that they were born with, it's their willingness to not quit, their willingness to understand the material. But lately, I've been stumbling. I don't know what it is. Okay, it was a week of personal family matters and just like some other responsibilities that kind of messed up my flow, but I'm trying to get back at it. So let's get into the transparency part. Transparency moment is when I went to go take that last test. I knew there was so many content gaps somewhere, and as much as I was trying to self-study wasn't working out, I was able to be obedient and go and take that biochem class. And that's where I was able to see what was going wrong all these years. And although I was kind of, well, by then I wasn't really as annoyed, because I'm like, girl, what can you do to take this test? You have to be able to showcase that you're able to handle that curriculum. So I was okay with going back, but at the same time, I think what was really bothering me with taking that step back was the fact that the clock was still ticking. Although I am 25, you know, I'll be 26, I'll be 27, and then, you know, plus 8. So that was bothersome. But one of my mentors told me this: that time is going to pass by anyways. You have something better to do. What else can you possibly be doing during that time? Do you have like another option? And every time I think about the clock is ticking, I try to remind myself that it's going to tick anyways. So you might as well do what you're called to do. I don't want to say what need to do, what you're called to do, because then you'll really know what you need to do. Oh yeah, I know I haven't gotten a chance to tell you guys, but right now I am trying to pursue a post-bac program. For the program that I'm pursuing, I don't need to take the Mcat, but it's actually recommended to take it before, because when you're in the program, you can't really worry about that. So that's really where we're at with the Mcat. What's so funny is like I got into a place where I'm just like, you know what, I'm in it for the long haul. I'm not in a rush, though it's uncomfortable, but if I have to go at a slower pace to get to this goal, I'm gonna do what I have to do, because at the end of the day, if something's for me, it's for me. So taking that biochem class opened the door to me being able to say, all right, there clearly is room for me to learn how to be a better student, learn more effective strategies, so I can actually excel, because I'm really smart. Now I gotta say and believe it. Let me hold up one second. Let me say it. I'm really smart. This is the affirmation. This is how you have to speak over your life. I am very smart. I just need to learn better tools and understand what resources that can help me succeed the way I would like to succeed. Because I know once I get that opportunity to be the physician that I want to be, by the grace of Jesus, if that's your will, Jesus, I'm going to do the darn thing in his name. We've been sculpting out this plan since I was 17. That's why I said anything that you see, you have seen nothing yet, okay? There is a vision that he has placed in my heart since I was 17, and I just know he continues to order my steps. Always tell me, God, continue making more righteous so you could continue ordering my steps. He ordered the steps of the righteous. So increase my faith, Father God, so I could be righteous in your eyes and my steps are ordered by you. Until that very day comes where I'm able to bring this vision into fruition. Just continue to sustain me. Let me continue to execute the way you want me to execute. So until the day you come, I hear, well done, my child. Well done, baby girl. Well done, daughter. But testimony with the Mcat is like, we're re-sprinting again. We're not backing down. And we're going to make sure we get the score that we need to get. I'm going to make more content of how my day-to-day goes. Maybe that'll help with accountability, but I'm very excited to see where we get from this. But stay tuned, y'all. I can't believe I'm telling y'all my business.